This match, highly anticipated. Io Shirai, the NXT Women's Champion, Sasha Banks, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. This being a non-title match. This is just about being the better wrestler. Io Shirai has proven herself to be the very top, the very best that NXT has to offer. And there was a point where this was home for Sasha Banks. So this is an opportunity for Io Shirai to go from dipping her toes to doing a cannonball into the water. This is an opportunity to mix it up with a multi-time women's champion. And the quickness of these two women. It's just dodging bullets back and forth. Who is going to outsmart the other? Io Shirai up at the top. There's a reason they call her the genius of the sky. And Sasha sent to the floor. And Shirai flies. And Shirai laying out Sasha Banks on the floor. Let's get another look at this one more time. The way that she uses all of her momentum to lay out Sasha Banks on the outside of the floor. And this is just night one of the Great American Bash. And now it's Shirai who gets some boots into the midsection of Sasha Banks, isolating her into the corner, trying to keep her at arm's length. Looking for an early cover, but Sasha able to get the shoulder up at 2. Banks, heading into this match, expressing her excitement, saying that she had butterflies. I mean, there is a lot of excitement. It's a big opportunity. Bayley honking the horn of the car to distract Io Shirai, allowing Sasha Banks to capitalize, but unfortunately did not work out for Io Shirai. Well, it did work out for Sasha Banks, that being. But unfortunately, it's unfortunately for Io Shirai, it's a 2-on-1 right now. And with Bayley being on the outside of the ring, that is, making this a 2-on-1, with a little bit of assistance, hasn't gotten physical yet, but you got to wonder what point of the match that Bayley becomes a little bit more than just providing non-physical outside interference. These two are two of the most cunning superstars in the WWE. Very sly. And Bayley, who's watching this closely, it's so interesting. Bayley and Sasha Banks, 2 of the original 4 horsewomen of NXT, they planted the seed for what women's wrestling has become, not only in NXT, but it's transferred over to the main roster. With Bayley, with Sasha Banks both becoming, world champions, being the current tag team champions. They've proven to be trendsetters. I mean, Bayley's the current SmackDown Women's Champion. And double knees, but not enough to keep down Shirai. But you go back and you look at the history between Bayley and Sasha Banks. You know, their insane Iron Man match. I mean, it's just some of the crazy things they have done and how they have formed such a relationship that has put them in the position they are. And they have, from opponents, frenemies, friends, partners, they have made each other better, both inside and outside of the ring. And you can see it playing a part in this match. I mean, they're double trouble when they're together. And that could be the difference between Sasha Banks and Io Shirai in this match. Meanwhile, Shirai laying Banks out. Let's get another look at this. This Hurricane Rana off the middle and fully just spiked Banks as she collided with the Mad Hard. Bayley screaming, "This is our house." And I mentioned that a few moments ago. This truly is the house that they built the foundation for. They built the women's division of NXT. That being, of course, alongside the other two members of the original 4 horsewomen of NXT, Charlotte Flair and the man, Becky Lynch. Meanwhile, springboard missile dropkick from Shirai lays out Banks. But Banks able to power out of that. Perhaps frustration starting to settle in the champ. Shirai is, I mean, sometimes it's hard to put into words just how talented, just how agile Io Shirai is. You got to think about, it looks so effortless when you see Io Shirai do it, and it looks so easy, but it's not that easy to do a springboard missile drop kick like that. Perhaps looking for the bank statement, counter roll through. Oh, ripcord forearm blocked. Shirai, German, but Banks missed on, tried to land on her feet on that suplex. Her head may have smacked the mat a bit. She may have, but Shirai struggled a little bit to capitalize. Oh, Sasha counters, looking for the bank statement. Bank statement, center of the ring. But that left arm not fully trapped. And that could be the difference maker of this being a successful submission hold. And it is the difference maker, turning it into a cover with that left arm, but turning into a crucifix for Sasha Banks to pin Shirai. And here comes a roll up. Oh. And a double stomp to the midsection of Sasha Banks. Talk about knocking the wind out of your opponent. I would say gone with the wind, but the wind is certainly gone. And a bullet train from Io Shirai. Perhaps looking to call her shot. And she calls this the over the moonsault, but it gets blocked. Sasha Banks showing that she still has fight left. Meanwhile, Io Shirai is just dangling. Banks talking smack to the NXT Women's Champion. But how wise is that? Sasha Banks is acting like she's already got it won. Banks has Io Shirai, but nobody home. Shirai uses that core strength to pull herself up. And now Shirai has Banks in position over the moonsault, but nobody's home. But Shirai lands on her feet. And eats a boot from Banks. And a Meteora. Will it be enough to put Shirai away? What a match we are witnessing here on night 1 of the Great American Bash here on NXT. This is what it's about. It's not about male or female. It's about just being great at this. Being the better professional wrestler. And that's what we're witnessing. Did Sasha make a challenge that she couldn't handle? And a forearm clocking Sasha blocked though. And now here comes these clubbing forearms. That last one. Shirai on the apron looking to spring up again, but oh, now Shirai, second attempt, but countered. Shirai is not in a good position right now. Oh! What a kick, and Bayley just loving every bit of it. Oh, no. No. Sunset flip. But Shirai, hold on. But it couldn't hold on for long. Slammed into the plexiglass and onto the floor. Absolutely brutal. Bayley just bowing down to her tag team partner, Sasha Banks. The absolute insanity. The way that Shirai smacked the plexiglass and then smacked the floor. Absolutely devastating. And Sasha looking to close it out as she looks to soar. Frog splash. But look at this. Shirai, crossface. Banks, caught in a precarious situation right now. She may be left with no choice but to tap. Will Sasha Banks tap out? Is Sasha Banks going to tap? Or does she have the willpower to make it to the bottom rope? Io Shirai looking to take over NXT and prove that she is NXT champion for a reason. Sasha Banks looking to put a hold of that. Oh, come on. Bayley getting involved. And the official never saw it because he was focused on the title belt that Bayley put in the ring. Now, Bayley distracting the ref again. And now what does this mean? Uh-oh. But look, who else has returned to NXT? In the mist in the eyes. That's the Raw Women's Champion. We got to roll up. Oh. But kicks out. And a Shote. Uppercut there. And Bayley now taken out by Shirai. And you ain't know what's coming. The genius of the sky looks to score. As she soars, as she scores, and she lays out Sasha Banks with an over the moonsault for the victory. What a victory for Io Shirai here on night 1 of NXT's The Great American Bash. Asuka comes to save the day to even up the odds. And it seems that Sasha bit off more than she can chew and was not ready for Plan B. Asuka, the Raw Women's Champion, and Io Sky, the NXT Women's Champion, celebrate.